Good morning, sir.
Good morning, it's a pleasure.
You are welcome to Distroy TV 247. Our viewer, thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe to this channel. I beg you in the name of God. God bless you as you are doing so. And if you have done it before, remain blessed. The court has given judgment that CBN should not release allocation of River State because they have not presented the budget to the right House of Assembly in the River State. What is your take on this? Wike versus Fubara.
Well, all this just revolves within political interests. And unfortunately, it was not intended to protect the right of the people of the rivers. It just for selfish interests between the power drunk. And very unfortunate that, of course, we get to understand when people say that absolute power corrupts, and absolutely, this is just an expression of what is happening in River State. Wike, upon leaving office, felt he wanted to control, hijack the resources. They are just fighting about the common resources, the wealth of the rivers people, or allocation coming to that state. It was not, of course, to protect the interests of the masses, which happens to be the majority. So Wike has been in loggerhead with his successor. And mind you, they said that
Which you know how he got there.
Yes, you are not a success until you see your successor succeeding. The same thing played out during Amechi, and at a point, Amechi has to, of course, renege and let peace reign. But unfortunately, why should we cannot give peace a chance to reign in River State?
Okay, Amechi was against Mr. President, and he decamped from PDP to APC, and he never returned. But people of River State let him know that we are for PDP, and that's why Wike won and became governor.
Of course, and unfortunately, the same Wike also told the part of Amechi by betraying the cause of the interests of PDP, supporting a different party, which is an anti-party activities. I don't know why the PDP has still remained adamant to sanction or penalize somebody who blatantly, of course, betrayed, sabotaged the interests of the party.
That's what I wanted to ask. That,
it's very unfortunate that the PDP are no longer becoming more or less like a political toothless dogs. Is Wike more stronger than the entire party? I don't understand why they are taking time to sanction him or even expel him, of course, from the party.
That's what I wanted to ask. That maybe they think Wike is too big for them to quit their party. Don't you think so?
Too big in what respect? Too big to bring distortion to the entire party. It's very unfortunate, but that is by the way. So the feud between Wike and Fubara was what led to the seizure of the directive or the court injunction, of course, to frustrate Fubara. But the CBN or the judge who gave such verdict must understand that it is about the people. You cannot, because of two people fighting for their political interests, and punish, of course, severely the entire population of the rivers people, which I believe they will vehemently resist. So it behoves, of course, Fubara has gone to court to challenge such a position, but then it's very unfortunate that is a battle taken too far beyond what, of course, it should be. You can now understand that what they are fighting, Wike, who thought he had been smarted and dislodged, his so-called political structure has been dismembered, and everybody, he has lost grip over the river people. Because
are you sure?
Because the local governments are now in the hands of Fubara and his loyalists. So if you are not a local government chairman, so what do you control? So they have seen that because Fubara has smarted Wike, and Wike has no other option but to use instrumentality, perhaps being at the center to fight dirty, you know. But it's not just about the fight, but who wins at last.
Who wins?
When you destroy your home, you have no place to go back. Of course, that could be a lesson or a word of thought to Wike. Not just trying to destroy your home, because you may not have a place to call a home, and your people might be waiting for you when the need, of course, demands.
That is the warning to Wike, that it should not, because he's in Abuja now, destroy his home because he's going to go
Abuja
back.
is never his home.
Yoruba will say
one day, sometime, of course, he will be expelled or forced to leave Abuja. Then eventually, the place, as my people say, when you defecate in your room, of course, when you come back, you will still meet the same
mess.
Let's
briefly talk about Bianca Ojukwu accepting ministerial slot from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do you have any problem with that?
Well, this is not the first time he has been appointed, either as an ambassador or other political appointment, so this wouldn't make any difference. But what I'm saying is of what need, well, is it for her? At this time, I think she should be more mindful of the legacy of his husband. Of course, his husband also contested for president. That doesn't make any difference. That is on his personal ground, it does not reflect the political will or position or interest of the entire eastern region. At this time, time have evolved to the point that the people has come to understand that the Nigerian project is no longer fashionable, it's no longer working. So this have resulted to the renewed agitations for the, of course, Biafran independence or restoration. Likewise, the Yorubas are making some move, though some persons believe that they are just trying to deceive themselves. They are not serious or committed to that cause. But whatever be the case, there have been people who are making such move, whether some persons believe them or not. Is an indication that things has fallen apart. The center could not longer hold. Okay, if the Yorubas, the Biafrans are calling for volcanization of Nigeria, which should then be called Nigeria.
People believe that appointing Bianca Ojukwu is just an idea from Tinubu, political joker, just to lure Igbo for their support, or just for them to keep silent about. Do you think that joker will work?
Well, Igbos are too big to be taken for a ride. Igbos are too big and too intelligent, and you cannot dismiss that, whether you like it or not. Igbos hold a greater percentage of the economy of this country, and they are seen over time not being part of the political cycle has robbed them so much. The reason why 2023 presidential election was one of the most contested elections, but unfortunately, somehow, some way, P2B lost out, which is an Igbo expression. So ever since then, Igbos have believed, of course, before even then, some are telling P2B should go and sit down, that the one Nigerian project is a thing of the past. So what they are clamoring for is the independent state of Biafra, and what does that imply? They want to control their own resources, of course, form their own security outfit, and defend their own prosperity and the culture.
I have to come to here. Sorry. Do you believe that if Northerners want to make alliance with the South System in 2027, how will it be? Will it dance and it succeeded? An Igbo man become president in 2027, or suppose Obi become president in 2023? Will have done the request, agitation for self-rule?
Well, whether Obi, of course, want to be the contest for presidential seats, Constitution 27. Well, it is his personal opinion or decision. I will stand against that, but I will not vote for him.
Right.
Why? Because there will be nothing different, just as what you are seeing here. Why? Because the main issue bordering on the existence of Nigeria has not been discussed. Legal luminaries or constitutional lawyers has faulted the current constitution. That is an illegal constitution drafted by some few oligarchies, military juntas. It does not reflect the opinion of the majority of Nigerians. So Nigerians weren't consulted. They never have input on how they should be governed and the terms of living together. So not until that is being addressed, the foundational issues have been addressed. So whoever presides as the president of Nigeria, it's just a waste of time. It's just deception. Because even while Obi was the governor of Abia and Anambra State, people were killed under his watch. In fact, in the most gruesome manner, people were thrown into the sea, into the lake, in their in their thousands. And what Obi could say is that he was out of the state, the chief security of the state. He never made investigation to hold those people who committed such dastard acts accountable, even while he was back. You can see another great politician, Nigerian politician, he told the same, forget about their deceptions and cover up, trying to become philanthropic and what they are not.
And become agents.
I expected him to have held the people accountable. When he was out, he said he was out of state. He was out of state and your people were gruesomely murdered. When you come back, what did you do? That shows ineptitudeness and lack of commitment to the security of the people. So what would Obi have done differently if he have assumed the position of the presidency? What could he wouldn't have stopped the killings, because even the killings happened during his time when he was the governor of Anambra State. He could not stop it.
And nothing was done.
People were still poor under his watch. Forget about you said 1 million, 1 billion. Where are those 1 million? What is the value of Naira today? What impact does that make?
What infrastructure he put down, he used that money to put on ground.
It's quite unfortunate. So forget about all these
thank you
political gladiators. So not until the masses, the common masses, have input in the process and act of governance, there is no hope for this country. Forget about it.
Thank you
Nigeria
very much.
is gone.
Thank you very much.